Oh, hi, it's recording. Hello, good afternoon. This is Angie again. So it's almost 5 p.m. and I have a 15 minute break from work because, as I said, I work from home and usually my day starts very early, around 6 a.m. and sometimes I end up around 8 or 9, depending on the number of meetings I have for that day. So anyway, let's go straight to the point. Again, I'm enjoying this StreamYard and blogging by talking. And, there are just so many things that I've learned um, when the pandemic happened. And if you'd notice, the title of this blog is What I Learned from YouTube. Well, a lot. Not just about monetization. Forget about monetization first. Although everybody needs cash or everybody needs money nowadays because a lot of us are well, a lot of people have been affected and many are starving. Many really need many needs help on the financial side of things, but there's more to it than just that. No, so but the first thing that I've learned about YouTube is that you can create so many content. And one of them is just really all about yourself, about your feelings. And what I learned is that you can blog and you can actually do yourself affirmation, self manifestation, everything that I've learned and everything that I've been doing manually in the last 2 years when the pandemic happened. So 2 years back, was it? No. 2020, I have about four notebooks, and each has its own story to tell. And I religiously write on them every single day. And it talks about what I want manifested on a daily basis until I am able to achieve it because the law of attraction really works. Like there, you see that. It's inside. And talks about self affirmations as well, how I feel, and so on and so forth. But it was taking so much of my time. And I had to stop because, as I said, the work from home became very, very busy. And it became so tiring that I didn't have the energy anymore to do those things after all of my meetings and at the end of the day. And I would rather sleep or play with my son and have fun with my family and my husband. And we just bond as a family. So one thing that YouTube taught me is that you can do journaling or you can actually manifest all your feelings and all your self affirmations and anything that you want to talk about, to say about almost anything here. Secondly, I also learned that it saves time, effort, and energy because you just have to talk. Whether people listen or not, it really doesn't matter because it's really all about me. It's actually for my own self uh, satisfaction. It's really for my own therapy. Third, it brings out the creativity in me because I'm a very creative person. And as I said, I don't know if I mentioned it last night, but I use both my left and right brains. Sometimes I multitask, and some people say that I don't have focus when in fact I'm more efficient and more effective when I multitask. So with this platform, I can talk about so many things and share about a lot of things. So today, I decided to talk about first my learnings as a newbie in using YouTube and in blogging in lieu of journaling. And I'm really enjoying it. And fourth, it makes me feel good about myself, and um, because you just talk about your feelings, because this pandemic has contained us in in like the four walls of your home. I live in a condo. We have two units here in this condominium, and this is where we uh, sleep and eat. And the other side of the fence is basically where I work. So now I'm here so that I can be focused on my blog. But yeah, uh, it's so hard to, it's scary, even if your most trusted friends, right? Because you don't know where your enemy, where the virus is. Because I have friends who sadly passed away because of COVID. And that's one of the sources of my depression or anxiety and fears and all that. So and because I have I have parents who are seniors already, I have to protect them and ensure their safety above all, right? So you're not able to really interact with so many people. And this is one way, and I'm a very talkative person. And this is one way of me just talking and blabbing, whether or not, again, as I said, people listen or not, doesn't really matter to me. Because what's important now is that I love myself, and I like to be able to get healed from the past, because just there's just so many things that have had happened in the past years. And when I look back, um, there were just so many mistakes, and we're trying to fix them one by one. And if these people that I've hurt, or if those situations that happened, uh, and yeah, those people would bash me, I wouldn't blame them. But slowly we're trying to bounce back, I mean, and rise above all of these challenges, because there's no really way, there's no other way but to recover, right? And you gotta make things happen. That's why the name of this channel is Making Things Happen, because wala you have no choice but to make things happen. Otherwise, you'll just die. You may not die of the virus, but you'll die of depression, heart attack, or any illnesses or any sickness. And I just realized that life is so precious. I have a little one who needs me, and I have a husband who needs me. So uh, I just have to help myself. And that's what YouTube taught me, because YouTube became my source of uh, um, what do you call this, self affirmation, meditation, and motivational uh, strategies, so that I can get things done and uplift myself and my spirit. I normally start my day by praying. So I wake up at 6 in the morning, usually, latest around 7 if I'm too tired. First thing I do is I just get my phone and look at the time. And if it's 6, if it's time to wake up, I wake up. And then I close my eyes again and I do my own personal prayer. Although I have a list of prayers in my uh, uh, playlist, I also do my own personal devotion. And that has been my standard uh, practice in the last years and the last months. After which, I do my own meditation. Again, I have a playlist. And then in one of my blogs here in Making Things Happen, talks about creating your own um, motivational video or motivational strategy, if you want to call it. And it works for me, especially especially if I listen to motivational speakers and those who are advocates and very well-known life coaches. They uplift me and they bring out the best in me, and they just, sometimes aral lang yung kotse, di ba? Sometimes you're not in the mood, or sometimes you don't feel like getting up because of the many things that are going on inside your head. So when I listen to these um, uh, playlists, they get me going. So YouTube really helped me, and well, yeah, somehow saved me. Aside from being a Catholic and having a prayerful mom who prays for me almost every second of her life. She's a very prayerful mom. But yes, some of my favorites in YouTube are Jake Lucy, uh, The Mind Valley, Fearless Soul. So this is, well, I just have to say it because I really listen to these channels religiously. And there's one that's fairly recent that I've discovered, and it's about a powerful healing session by Father Jerry Boss, and also someone from Africa. His name's Father Gabriel, or Evangelist Gabriel. Yeah. So these are the the the, the people and the channels and the shows. Well, YouTube is not the new TV, right? Nowadays. So these are the playlists that you can actually find on my phone, and I just listen to them every day, and also when I sleep at night. So those are the things that I've learned, and I found a way to be able to share what's inside me, and the live streaming function in YouTube under making things happen is not live yet, but at least you can give me your comments in the comment section. I hope that this channel will be able to help you as much as the other channels did help me. So it's like paying it forward, and it's just really talking about life in general and talking about um, what values or what matters the most at this time. There may be some off topics that might be interesting to many. So, well, another thing that I learned, you just have to be very interesting, and if you want to interact with people, and yet if you have a very good um, uh, content, you gain friends, because I'm surprised that when I comment on the comment section of those channels that I watch, some respond. They do respond, and when they do respond, whether through that same chat box or comment box, uh, some of them also email me, and I get excited when they do, because uh, it just gives me um, more happiness, knowing that these people are really uh, they really care about their viewers. It's not just about them making money and them promoting whatever brands or whatever they want to promote. It's not. It's more than that. It's just really being able to help other people, and I hope that I'm able to do the same. And as I mentioned last night, this is not about influencing you. or everyone or anyone. It's just really me sharing my own experiences in life and how we were able to get through it. So that's how I start my day. And then I normally let my husband and my son sleep until 8 or 9 a.m. And that's when we have breakfast together. But my meetings have started already, so sometimes I feel guilty. I'm gonna have a topic about uh, being how it is to be a working mom at this age. I'm actually 46, going 47. I married late. We had problems conceiving and all that. So all of those things we'll talk about as we go along. And there are just so many things that I learned from each phase, from all of those experiences. So sometimes I feel guilty because my son talks to me, but my mind is elsewhere. My husband talks to me, but my mind is elsewhere again. But what can I do? You gotta work, right? You gotta make things happen. Because as I said, our family business has been affected, and it's I'm the breadwinner right now and the sole breadwinner of the family. So we have to do things um, so we can survive. And then I sometimes eat at 1 or 2, and then meetings, and then sometimes when we have a 30-minute break, I take a nap. But now I decided to vlog. I have not received any notification yet that my meeting has started, so I can still talk, and I still have more time with you. Um, and then we have dinner. Sometimes well, I said sometimes I finish around 8, so I still sometimes have dinner and uh, have meetings at the same time. Uh, it rarely happens when I don't have meetings. So sometimes again, it makes you think if how when will this end, right? So even if you're so tired and you want to uh, just rest, meditate, and think and rest and do your mood board and your diary or your journal for the day. Ang hirap. It is so hard. It's so difficult. That's why this YouTube has been very helpful in helping us share, what transpired or what we went through for that day. So yeah, so those are the things that I've learned. So I hope that you won't get tired of me because I will just keep on talking and talking. So those are the things that I learned from YouTube in the past years. I'm not a millennial. I'm a I think Gen X or Gen Y. Yeah. But there's just so many things that YouTube has taught me, and it did me great. And I know that uh, things can happen for you as well. So yeah, let's make things happen. And I wish you a good day. Well, it's almost sunset, diba? So enjoy the rest of the day, and God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.